know.
And also we have, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
Queen Richardson.
Queen Richardson. All right, we're gonna start our podcast segment first, and we also have OTM Black tonight. Make sure you guys are liking, following, subscribing, and we're gonna get into some details. All right, so let's start with the CEO himself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, I know what it is. I am in front of you. A little bit about myself. I am one of the CEOs of House Records Empire. The man behind the camera itself, the man behind the studio itself, just the man, period. You feel me? That way. You know, I'm thinking of a good gas house, and bitch, if I was out of here.
Okay. So, tell us a little bit about what Gas House means to you.
So Gas House means everything to me because it was built on love, loyalty, and respect. Them are the three standpoints, our three standards, three go-tos. And hear me do this. Yeah, hey. Now, that's what it is. It's the go-to. You feel me? It's like the foundation. That's love, loyalty, and respect. You gotta have love for one another. You gotta respect one another. And loyalty comes over time. That ain't something that you just be first day one to say, I got loyalty for this person. You know, that's something that you build character.
So basically what you're saying is, people you have to earn, like trust, you have to earn.
Right.
In a sense.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to earn it. You don't earn the loyalty, then everything else gonna fail. The love gonna fail. You know, it ain't no way around.
Okay. And then I want to ask you another question before we move to this Queen Richardson here. What impact would you see the music industry that Gas House is making from here?
The impact. The impact we do because we help so many. A lot of artists don't know about paperwork, don't know about how to even establish paperwork. So we try to help them out so they can become an artist. So on top of that, you know, a lot of artists were just done wrong. You know, by people who said they was gonna do something and didn't do it. But Gas House was always there for it. So I feel like we more of a family base than business base. But business is still a major part.
Okay, I like that. And notice, guys, he was talking about paperwork, so he's a little biased because actually there's a lot of teaching behind the scenes. So teaching the back end of the business as well as the front end and providing opportunities for a lot of people. Because you do have to be careful because a lot of people that will say they will do things in the city and they will what? Lie. They lie. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. So, get in Gas House and find out more information. So, I'm going to actually pass that on. Okay. All right. Tell me again your name.
My name is Miss Queen Richardson, Birmingham, Alabama.
And tell us what you do.
Well, I am an independent R&B, hip-hop soul artist, and Southern soul artist and actress right out of the city.
All right. And how long have you been in the game?
Ooh, for over 20 years.
20 years. Start with the Dale.
I know.
Love it.
Yes, ma'am.
And just, you know, as far as being female in the industry, I like to ask this question. We actually had an empowerment panel like last week. What would you say is your biggest struggle with working in a male-dominated industry?
My biggest struggle is to actually work with men that are about the music instead of trying to be personal with females. You know, like, let's just be about the music. Let's just be about this business we can make money together, you know what I'm saying? We can really build something instead of trying to get in my underwear, you know what I'm saying? Or trying to just have it as a sexual thing. Cause it is a lot of females out here that is about their business. And it is about, you know, working hard. And I'm one of those females that work hard at what I do. And I don't have to have, you know, sex on my body to make it at the top. And I think that's probably what's taking me so long, because I'm not doing that. I am actually really working myself to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's one major thing that I struggle in this male dominant field. And also just, you know, being in leadership. You know, most women, you see a lot of men, a lot of CEOs, that's men. And we do have some women that are coming up in the industry that are CEOs and that are about their business, that own their own businesses. So shout out to all the Black women and all women all around the world that is on their business, that's doing their own business and opening up their businesses and being their own CEOs. So yeah.
Right, I love that. And then also share with the viewers, like, what are some tips that you can actually pass on, or you'd like to pass on to those that are watching?
All I say is first, keep God first in all that you do, acknowledge Him in all things. And you know, that would be the first thing to do to make things work. You can't do things without God. That would be number one. Have your faith strong in this industry. Know who you are, you know, at all times. People will try to change you, try to change your sound, try to change what you stand for, but you have to be 10 toes down about your business and about what you believe in. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You know. And also just be headstrong. You know, be very intelligent when it comes to the business. You know, learn. We learn every day. I'm still learning after 20 years. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to be a student into learning instead of going out there and try to be Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all, and that you just can't learn, like you can't continue to learn, because we can always learn something each day, something new out there, especially in technology nowadays, and AI taking over. You know, we can still be a student and learn.
Oh, you are an excellent point. So we're gonna move into like the group discussion here. What do you guys think about AI and its impact on this industry? Now they have people that are making tracks and it's AI based, and the one person I heard had shot up the charts by sampling somebody's voice. So what do y'all think about that?
Okay. I could wait to speak on something like that. The reason why, okay, this AI. Let's go back. Let's go back. Before it was AI. AI been around a long time. Longer than what people may think AI. So we go back. Cassette tapes. Alright. Cassette tapes was a thing that everybody wanted when cassette tapes was out at that time. Okay, cassette tapes with the CDs. Okay, CDs went to nothing. Now you just streaming it. But nobody ever thought that CDs was gonna come to an end. The same way people never thought that the cassettes was gonna come to an end or the records was gonna come to an end. But it did. And I tell people in advance. We went from a record player to a cassette player to a CD to digital. So now everybody complain about the AI, but every movie that you ever watch had AI. Most of these professional videos that been shot is using AI. Sound recording, AI. So they say, well, what's the difference between the AI that they're using now versus the AI they did back then? It advanced. So if I can give you a prime example. I see a lot of things in the artwork, but you have to know how to utilize the AI. You can't let the AI have full control. You still gotta have that human touch, regardless.
Some type of artistic.
Right. So you get them to say, well, okay, let's do this. Because I've been wanting to take this stuff for so long. There's so many people that don't understand.
Yeah.
A lot of these songs that was written, if you go look and you might see a first name and never see a last name. That is AI. That is a company that was created, or it might have this name and it's a company name. That company is an AI-based company that write a lot of professional songs. Or it might, when I say write, I mean it might have gave it thought or insight on a bar, or insight on a phrase, or insight on how to deliver it for the cadence. But it still was AI-based. So a lot of people starting to hate it, but they don't understand AI is going to be the thing that take over the world. The same thing CD, when it was out, everybody had to go to the CD place, to the record store to go get your new CD that came out.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted them sales. So now everything is digital.
So do you think, as far as the artists that are actually, in the booth singing, if that's going to prevent or delay like success, and you think that it's gonna steal awards that maybe they didn't earn, or what do you think about that?
I don't think it's going to delay anything because talent is talent. AI can't take talent away from anybody. But I would say, learn how to utilize it. If you're able to sing, rap, whatever it is, so therefore you can understand that I can enhance my sound. You might feel like you might be at an age that you just don't know, you don't want to do it no more. Then create your AI character. You write the lyrics, give it your voice, and let it do its job, and you still generate money.
Now, I think was it K. Michelle, they stole K. Michelle's voice? Did you hear that?
I don't know yet something about that. But
Yeah, the thing was, they didn't actually take her voice. Like, every day you're talking to your phone. A lot of these phones now are AI based. And a lot of people don't even know it. But they call it artificial intelligence. So, that they using these programs, and then what get me is these filters that y'all are using. These are AI filters. These are.
That's true.
And talking about y'all are using this stuff to enhance how you look on social media, but you say I'm against AI. If you're against AI, that means you wouldn't use nothing AI is doing.
AI baby.
So you can't say that I hate one thing that AI doing, but I love what AI is doing for me.
Right.
No, that's like you playing with a two-edged sword right now. So I don't feel like when people say like, oh, I don't like AI, I hate AI, AI gonna be the death of us. But I'm like, everybody feel like that.
Yeah.
Anything that feel like it's new being brought to human nature, it feel like it's gonna be the death of us.
The only issue that I had with it was how somebody, like say as long as I've been in the game over 20 years or whatever, was still trying to get that mega deal or whatnot. And then AI comes along and just be it computerized and make it just $3 million deal.
Wanna know how?
I know it.
Wanna know how? Okay. Remember this. Human nature. We all have flaws. You got a machine that is running perfect. It eliminates the flaws. So if I got a choice to say, I got this talented singer, right? But might get in a little trouble, might have to deal with the attitude, I mean, I got a lot of human nature things that I got to deal with as a record label. But then you get this AI that somebody generated at home. They done built it, got a face, got a body, can do virtual shows, and already generating funds. You see what I'm going? So I can take my risk a lot better messing with that AI character than dealing with somebody personal. Because when your personal feelings get involved, then sometimes they tend to be hurt.
And the pros and cons to using the AI, like as far as like she's like, I feel what she
Talk to that mic.
yeah, there's pros and cons to using the AI system because, like, for what Ms. Richardson was talking about, as far as being an artist and being in the game for so long, like you feel like you may kind of cheat, you know, as far as the AI can come along and like I've been doing this artistry for 20-something years, and just for some person who can't do an inch of what I can do as far as with music or whatever talent it may be that you're trying to do, AI can come along and you can become an overnight success for us versus not putting this work for so many years versus and like I say, that's one of the coming from the artist aspect, that's one of the cons of the game. Coming from the artist aspect of it.
Imagine this. Have you ever used autocorrection?
Autocorrection, yeah, of course. We use that every day. That's easy for the way out.
So, this is what I want you to do. I want you one day, right? All artists that's on here, since everybody will be against it, get you a song, write your song down. To the T, make it your best song, right? And what you do is take that song lyric, bar for bar format, plug it into an AI generator, right? And say, correct what you feel is wrong. That's all you gotta do. And I want you to watch how it keep your feel, keep your words, but it might change a bar that'll make that song be a hit. Because you got 1,000+ machines that's operating, let me change that, 1,000,000+ machines that's operating at the same time. But then, I know you've been inside big studios. You've been inside big studios, you got 10 producers, 4 or 5 different yes mans, and some homeboys in the back, homegirls, whoever. When you in there get ready to do your song, have you ever heard when somebody be like, hey, you know what? Try this word. Try this word.
Basically a machine. It's basically
Right. So, but nobody ever said that that was a problem. So, but now, I don't have to have these hundreds of people trying to tell me about my song to get all these credits on it. You see where I'm going? So now, if I can simplify it and do this, why can't I be as great?
yeah, I understand that also too, but still, even in that aspect, like just like, cause I'm a diehard artist to the point, and I feel like I didn't do it, I didn't come up with it. You know what I mean? So like when you dealing with AI, yeah, of course AI probably sharpens your tool up, sharpens your knife up, but with that being said, AI is the knife. After that, like, if AI changed your bar, it changed anything up in your lyrics to make that bar, the hit bar of your song, that means it was AI generated. It's cool if you just want to put in a body of work to make money off of, but like as far as artistry, I didn't come up with that. I don't feel I should take credit for that would, as coming from the artist aspect, that affects me. I don't feel like I'm 100% tapped into my artistry if I got to rely on AI to do what I feel like I should.
I like it. Dude, let me tell you why I like it. Because see, now we getting somewhere. Let me ask you this. When we on this subject, right? So, tap into the artistry. Perfect. You talking to somebody that has wrote, I can show y'all. that I wrote myself. I'm about 20,000 plus songs. It is not me just talking. Some of them went places. There's some, a lot of people that stole some. But we ain't gonna talk about it. This is not the podcast right now.
We can talk about, we can transition to that.
But the thing is, what I'm trying to say, I love my craft. I do. I love it. I love my craft. But at the same time, I have to tell people, you go to school for what? To learn. You got a teacher that know more than you. They're gonna teach you. Okay, so why not utilize these tools to sharpen you so you can be more productive? Because that machine don't sleep. So anything that you can get better at, take the time to learn it and get better at it. You don't have to utilize and say, I'm gonna get you to write me a whole song. No, but you can open your mind and say, well, damn, that wordplay was a little bit strong there. Let me try to, think a little bit deeper and come up with something more clever. So you still have to be taught something because people say, yeah, it's your talent. But talent is talent. Talent is only talent if it's not being sharp.
Now, what do you think about people who are afraid to learn new things?
Then they're gonna be in the past. It ain't no other way around it. If you scared to learn and scared to adapt, that's like music. I'm 45 years old, right? And I can show you my demographic chart. I cater more to the 23s and 32s. And now I just start reaching down to the 16s and crazy stuff because I'm relevant. I know how to stay relevant. That's the difference. If you can't adapt and you can't change, then you're gonna be stuck in the past.
And you're stuck in the past. You irrelevant as a like just living in the past is dead because like everything evolving every day with the AI situation. If you 40 plus right now, 40 plus and you're still doing whatever you're doing with music, now is the time you get into an age where now's the time to start looking into a different genre, into a different avenue of the music game. Now I'm not saying so far as to forget what you're doing as far as like the leg work, but it most definitely comes a time when you got to start looking into other avenues to make an income out of it on the entertainment side, like versus like they got different AI apps. Being that you're 40 plus and you're still doing the music like that, man, learn how to work these apps. Learn how to work these apps because these apps is like these kids nowadays are learning how to work these apps because they come from a technology age and they are becoming millionaires early. They're the breadwinners in the house because they learning this AI stuff early. And like I say, like there's pros and cons to the AI game. From an artist standpoint of view, I can understand, you know what I'm saying, the cons of it. But from, you know what I'm saying, from just trying to make a living from using the AI standpoint of it, man, let's definitely don't get swept behind the wave. You definitely got to be on top of it. Learn it thoroughly, get, you know what I'm saying, familiar with it.
Right. Because it can't take your, AI can't take your skills. But anything that's new, it brings fear. So when you start to fear something, then you start to dislike something. If you are not able to adjust, then you're going to fear what is going to be the same thing that you fear going to be the same thing that take over. So if you can't adjust, it's going to be, you're going to be a figment of the imagination.
Basically, I know that you have changed and you continue to grow without new music and content. What do you think about the advancement of your skill and craft?
Well, I think that it has really grown, just from R&B and then to Southern Soul. I've attracted country music. And that's something that I've never done before, but that's something I know that I can do because I'm musically inclined.
Your family, everybody here,
Well, majority of it, my mom, my dad, rest his soul, my nieces, my sister.
because I know your uncle, and I know
Yes. My dad's twin. Yeah, Donnie. Oh, yeah, and then my other uncle that was performed down here once before.
Yes, yes.
Uncle DJ. So yeah, I come from background of singers.
And then as far as Southern Soul, then, like, how easy was it to get comfortable with that adjustment?
Well, at first I was like, no, I was so nervous about how people would accept me because I was doing R&B music for so long. So, by me doing something new, it was just all about how I was going to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? And then, in the new genre, with other artists in that genre, like stepping in something new is all about, okay, new kid on the block. That's stepping into their music. I just wanted it to be filled with love and, love and support as I come on in that field.
So how's it going?
It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I've been showing my love in the Southern Soul world. I'm still working on new things right now. The Southern Soul songs. And still writing R&B music still too. So I'm still doing both. I will do both.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the security because I need to recently start singing.
She sings.
Dang!
She be singing.
So tell us a little bit about that.
It was just a song that I actually like to sing. By format, I kind of do more of a poetry type vibe, and with my wonderful CEO, one of the CEO, it's a great, inspirational coming up with an idea all the time.
I know he said to me.
I
Yeah,
am
you
the
gotta
AI
sing.
machine.
Basically, yeah.
He said, I am. Did y'all hear that?
I am the human AI machine.
If you ever get stuck or don't know where to go, he's the person.
So if you were rapping or you were poetry, you want to sing, then where to go.
Because originally the song that you're talking about started off as a blues song first.
Okay.
And then you hear it, it was like, wow, I think
Okay. Okay. So can you sing as well?
Listen, I can do whatever I put my mind on.
Cold as ass ever.
Yeah.
I like that.
I got singing songs, I got rap, I got country, I don't think it's a junk I didn't do yet.
Now you mentioned depth in the industry, people still doing work.
Oh, yeah, I want to get on it.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh, I like this conversation. What you want to know about it?
How did you, okay, so I think the most important thing is when you share with the viewers, how should we protect our work to make sure that we can, it's copywritten, we sure I gave it away, but like, it's things that we can do to protect our work, and if you're not doing that, you're doing your service to yourself. So,
Yeah, first off, please, stop doing the pro-man copyright. It don't work. It don't work. Do not try to mail a copy of your lyrics to yourself and don't open the letter that's gonna hold up your court. It's not gonna hold up. It's not. You can be nothing done in there. That's what you don't do. What you need to do is get your BMI ASCAP, at least one of them. Register the song on there. Even if the song don't have the chord, always put it down the chord. Or record your song. After you record the song, register it with the state. You can get copyright on this song. There's so much more. If you aren't ready to release it yet, get some kind of form of paper trail behind the song. Get your session. The session normally is gonna have like the date that it was recorded. That's a plus. If you put a label, then a label gonna have it. But if not with a label, you better be getting every one of your sessions. Because they're gonna have it on there. That's stamped and approved. But besides that, I don't know.
So you found out that
Heard it on the radio.
As you always do.
Yeah. Oh, Trap Queen. Y'all know that song.
Yeah, that's the Fetty Wap joint.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the lyrics there. They just didn't take one word, they took the song. I can keep going. Davo took Miss Spears' song, Fuck It Up, and did a male version but kept the same words as the female word. I know y'all gonna be on here tuning in for this one here, but so I keep going. What I'm saying is, I've been robbed of songs, sneaking and geeking. We've been robbed of songs so many times till you make you learn this. It make you understand the business. Because without understanding the business, you're gonna find yourself like, man, what can I do about it? You'll waste more money in court not knowing than knowing. So protect your music by all costs. Because if you're worried about AI, you need to be worried about the people that lurk on the internet day in and day out and watch the independent artists release music and then look at you and say, oh, they get a lot of streams. Let me go Google their name. Let me go see if this song registered the correct way. And it's not. And you know what they do? They register for you in their name. So now everybody looking crazy, like, how did my song get stolen? Because you left it there. It's a lot of wolves on the internet. I ain't say sheep, I said wolves. And they ain't dressed in sheep clothing.
They come
Yeah, they full blown in full costume of wolves. And they let you know what they're finna do, and they'll tell you what they're finna do before they even do it. And you know what you do? Ignore it. So then when the song blow up, everybody looking crazy, like my song just blew up in his mind. But it ain't yours no more. Now you gotta try to prove it. And you know how important it is to prove something that you ain't perfectly in your mind? You might give it up.
So being is not the answer. And I hate to use the word lazy, but you have to put the work in. Because if you think about it, who's gonna do it for you? You're gonna do it, somebody's gonna do it.
Then if you let somebody do it for you, they gonna steal it. I'm talking about. I can start now. You can talk about management too.
Don't get me started. Don't get me goddamn started.
I don't care.
They
I'm out there messing with me, you know. I'm talking.
They fucking steal.
Man, listen here, man. I'm trying to tell you what God love. This whole lot of little flaky games be going on. You have to be careful to protect yourself at all times. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
This is why Gas House teach artists to be legit. This is why Gas House teach artists to know paperwork. This is why Gas House teach artists to know contracts. Without knowing any of that, you are lost in this world and trying to find out on your own. People say, and the first thing a person will tell you is Google. Google can only help you so much. If you don't understand it, you don't understand it. I don't care how much you Google. You need to understand what's going on. I know, Fetty, one day, he'll be out soon. He just don't know. He just don't know how long that I've been trying to find it. But I'm on here. Hey, buddy.
Apply a little pressure. You gotta make all the wrong things right. Someday they gonna have to answer for all the shit they stole from artists, man, coming up, man. Maybe at a couple of times we'll see that day, maybe it won't, but man, Lord forbid somebody steal my music and it blow. And to the point, man, like, because I know me, but I don't mind going back to house like that.
You see, the thing is,
Like, I don't mind.
but check this out. The thing is, and like I had to tell, I told Miss Field the same thing. Some things you just can't predict. A person is not knowing, I don't follow. But a person is knowing, I follow them. But at the same time, I have to fault myself for not doing what I was supposed to do. Me, being me, and I know some people here know I record 100 songs in about a week. No lie, I'm talking about it, not just keep on the computer. But then I might put a snippet of it out, and then you'll never see that song come out. And this thing, you know, I hear them lyrics. I be like, oh man, they got me again. But it hurt me. I ain't gonna lie, it do hurt. But at the same time, I say, you know what? If I made that one, I can make another. But if you ever pay attention to anybody that ever stole a song, they only had that one. They could never produce it again because they didn't do it.
So what do you think about this stuff? I think that, I mean, over, like, I knew this was a good place to be. I didn't really know, you know what I mean? I didn't really know it was a good place to be. But when I actually got over here, and I think when we had the first, it's like, you know about this, you know about this, you know about that, and I was thinking, I don't know about that, but I know, you know, this, that, it's just so much the information that is shared, and you just would be surprised what you don't know. You think you know, you've covered everything, and it's some stuff that you don't know. And then as far as laws changing, I think Alabama just got Alabama board or something in here, like it's so much changing.
You know how many people don't know that? You just said something that they even went public with it. The reason why they went public with it is because Alabama has the crab in the bucket mentality. And one of the only states that got it. Yes, it is a music board. You are 100% right. That was lunch. For the public view, but ask how many public will actually look it up.
And it was public.
Right.
That was paid.
Now check this out. Why? You heard about it? You heard about it? This is what I'm saying. It's the knowledge that they gave and they put it out there in broadcasting, but no artist even comment. It's a whole music board we got in Alabama. A whole music board that established to help generate the listeners and everything here. But the thing is, what happened is, the people that did catch on to it, they didn't want the artist to know. So you'll never hear them bring it up in a podcast. You'll never hear them bring it up in anything. So I do thank you for bringing it up. Because they're not going to bring it up. They don't. Alabama is a state that they don't see the help that is coming. They only see whatever downfall is coming.
And then you have a lot of times you got people that they so busy trying to be cutthroat and undercoated back staff till they don't realize that working together with honesty and integrity will go further.
Unity can change
Everything.
a nation.
But you have to be honest and have integrity, because otherwise it's not gonna work.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If you got in unity, you can have one person to feel any kind of way out. And one person get into this person, get into this person, that unity don't stand in nothing. That unity fail. Everybody has to be on the same page, and everybody can build high something from his man. That's how unity stays strong.
Right. And at the end of the day, you never win when you're dirty.
I agree. Sometimes you have to ball them up, kick them in the can, Jerry.
So what do y'all see for, like, our impact? I know every year we have Alabama Music Awards, we won awards, you won awards too, right? Alabama Music Awards. So what do you see as far as African-American culture, our impact?
You said, what I said, I impact?
I'm trying to hold up, sorry.
Yeah, look, I gotta sit up this one.
Impact. Let me say this. Well, y'all got it. You got it.
Hot seat, hot seat,
Hot seat, hot seat.
hot seat, hot seat.
Let me sit on up with this one. Impact. Impact can be great, but do I think that it will happen soon? No. Because as soon as one person get up, somebody gonna break it down. Prime example, FB Bucci. FB Bucci got signed. I love the Dirty Boys. Grown up listening to it. But the hate that y'all did on Bucci, I'ma call it out. Y'all should have done that. Y'all should let that man have his shine.
Boots one of the hardest things spoken in
And
Alabama.
hardest ain't hard working.
Yeah, y'all should let him have his shine. One thing about it, you can't hate the next man for anything that they accomplish. Even if you may accomplish it first. If they say they accomplish it first, hey, man, I salute you. You do your thing, but I'm never gonna knock the next man for anything that they do. Because the man gonna stand like the man's too. That's what it's too. So, with that being said, I had to speak on that, you know.
I mean, I want to chime in because I also feel like it's a time gap too.
It is.
Y'all was the older generation, we looked up to y'all, so with this young gap, for y'all to come out and say that, it makes us kind of look like, damn.
Yeah, but
Y'all gonna
see,
treat us like that,
you
that's
know,
like they keeping us.
right, but this is the same thing that I just said. Either you learn to stay relevant, or you become irrelevant.
And then after you become irrelevant, then you get upset and hate.
Right, but you not really.
See, it's like, it's the thing is like, once you feel like you lost that shine and somebody else taking that shine, then
It's better.
yeah, that builds city, that's what builds city. And it's like, I done watched this at so many showcases. This is not no lie. I watch showcases go on, they'll clap. So everybody there first. Second time the showcase go on, like the same couple people in there. Clapping don't get as loud as it was the first time. Then you go to that third, and you realize that people start fading out. It's not because of anything that could be going on. It's because of how they feel personally. Then you start hearing stuff like, she can't sing. He can't rap. But you was the same ones that were clapping from the beginning.
Right.
So where did it start? Oh, I know where it started. You heard a song that you liked, and you felt like that song was maybe just a little tad better than the one you done. So you scared to show love, so you show hate. See, and that's what the problem is, and I'm gonna always stay with independent artists. And everybody wonder what independent artists is so hard to come up together. Because if they feel you got anything better than them, then it's gonna be some type of hate involved. Unless they are solid and understand the music craft. If they understand the music craft, then they might be like, oh, you know what? I might be doing a song for that person. Now, they might be able to show me something that I don't know. Man, how did you carry that note like you carried it? How did you do this? Man, I kind of like that. And then we go back to the same thing what I told y'all about AI. AI got filters. So why would I keep working? Right, now you go, now you see what I'm going, right? So this is what I tell people. I can change your mind on anything that you want it to be on as long as you use it the correct way. So when people say I don't like AI, but then when I give you all these real life scenarios, and you start to say, you know what? I don't think AI is so bad no more. Because now we ain't got to worry about that crime capture. I can put my lyrics and create me my own character. And guess what this gonna do? Have virtual customers. Build a virtual fan base. And bring me real money. And I guess I ain't gotta worry about it. None of the niggas.
None of them go back. Let my AI artist take the blow back.
There you go. Well, he can't talk back. What he gonna say?
Hey, he can't talk back, and then if they want to charge him for anything that he said, go ahead and lock him up.
Right.
We'll perform live from the spot.
See, and that's the thing. That's like you say, an artist say, you know what? Man, if you dress like this, we can catch a crime. Right? But guess what? I'm dealing with real people. Hey man, you might need to change this. I ain't changing up to nobody. You know what? Let me give you an AI character. I can put them on what I want to put them on. But that's the problem. That's why I say it don't matter how a person may look at it. Independent is always going to be like that. It's that way. For it to change, it would have to be something dramatic that happen. And make everybody say, you know what? We finna stand together and we finna stick this way. But until that day comes, hate, jealousy, bitterness, lies, deceit, all this is going to be a part of the game that you chose to be in. This is the lifestyle you want, so you have to accept everything that comes up. Ain't no other way around it. I hate to say it that way, but it is the truth. You have to. But you have to know, when I accept this, I know how to move now. Just because you don't like my music, let me say this. How many songs you heard on the radio? First time you hear a song, you say, I don't like that song.
Lots.
Right. But guess what? 2 months after that song been playing on the radio in heavy rotation, you catch yourself in the car singing the same song you said you hated. Don't say that ain't go back again. And tell you again that I can tell you anything in life. Don't mean you have to believe it. But if I repeat it enough, you see real. They say with a lot of these artists, they rap this lifestyle and has never lived this lifestyle. But guess what? When you rap it enough, they start to believe it. So then they wonder why we got all these senseless killing them.
Right.
Because they believe that that is what they are. Man, hey, we keep going.
That's a whole nother topic.
It don't matter how much you look at it. Music and your lifestyle, a person have to understand. In the music field, you are an entertainer. That is a business. Your lifestyle is personal. That has nothing to do with your business. Separate the two. Because I'm an entertainer, I am paid to entertain. How I live my life after entertainment that's my personal time. I might not want to be this gangster no more because I might get paid to be this gangster no more. Yeah, but in the entertainment, that's what they say. They say, oh, I'm this gangster. This is what I do. And now I'm watching these females, I'm not gonna lie. They harder than the males.
What?
I'm talking about the bars that they using now. I'm like, well, I would have heard this in male bars. I'm talking about it's more gunplays in the female lyrics now than anything. So y'all see a culture shift? Big culture shift. Uh-oh.
I'm wondering, because I was like, I do, but I'm wondering, I want you to kind of get, like, your artist. I know you spoke before about, you know, like, being in control, the situations, the attitudes, like, people that are under you, how you need them to make sure that they're not getting in trouble, and, you know, in the street and all that, being the role model.
It's mostly on that thing of communication. We do have different group chats. Somebody feel down, somebody might not feel up at the moment. Always reach out. Always let somebody know that it's somebody out here still up. At any given time, you reach out to. Yeah, you still got the love. You still got somebody here with you. You're not gonna go through it by yourself. This is why I say Gas House is more family based than business, but we are business. Because we care about each other more than anything. And I say go deeper and way beyond this music.
Which is, you know, that's big. You talk about adults and the same thing like it's talk about adults and having a advantage or have influence so that they oh, I recognize that that's not the right decision. You know, that's a really way to accept. But you pull, you know, you're ready to pull it off. Y'all pull it off.
You understand firm? You gotta stand firm.
Leaders, something fall from nothing.
Right? You gotta stand firm. When they start getting out of line, sometimes you have to give them ultimatum. If you want to do this, then you don't. If you don't want to do it, that means that you don't want to do it. But if you never come back at Gas House.
What do you think about this? I'm in agreement with all of you. So,
Not at this time, but I do have my nieces that I mentored. Whenever I had a show, my back in a couple of years back, any shows that I threw, like if it was like my album release parties or something like that, I had my nieces open up for me to sing and stuff, like my protege, Rachel. And today is her birthday, and her twin sister Raven. Happy birthday, you guys. Birthday, twin girls. But yeah, just used to have them up under my wing to do mostly like R&B shows. And she actually sings with the band right now with High Energy Band. I don't know if you guys heard of them in that building in Birmingham. But they're normally so in the church area. So, you know, them coming outside of the church to do second years married, one thing that right, yeah, second music is a little different for me. But that's how I kind of, you know, mentor them and like show me shit. Work the crowd and stuff like that.
and that's important too, because they're able to learn, and they can, like, you know, their parents, everybody can show you that they will give you like guidance, because we have to be really careful with, you know, in this world. And you guys start making everybody was safe, because anybody can take advantage of it. Which kind of makes me think about P. Diddy and all of the stuff that went on with his case, and I know 50 case that documentary that was released. I may not think about 50 in the documentary.
gotta kick him when he deserved it. No, listen, it's never kicking the man when he's down with him. It's never the man that kicked that he always intentionally deserved. Probably got to answer for a lot of shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? And people can look at it as far as you kicking a black man when he's down, or you shining light on what another black. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what. Man, for the shit that puppy done in his life, man, you gotta answer for that. You gotta answer for that. They destroyed a lot of young, up and coming black men lives. You know what I mean? Like in the name of the shit we call music. So he gotta answer for that.
This is what I'm going to say.
We did watch it together before.
Everybody through life has done stuff. Everybody through life has stuff they're going to have to be accountable for. And they haven't been accountable for it yet. It's coming. This is what I say. Anybody that stays and look today, anybody do you, and he done you, you want to be there. You want to be there. Anybody keep saying that they was drugged, that they were coerced, they was this way, you have to pay attention. Right, this didn't happen one time, not two times. Everyone who said that this happened over years. Hold on for a second. I ain't dumb, and I ain't a spoiler man neither. You give it one thing about it. It ain't happen on years. I ain't talking about 1 or 2 years. Everybody that was on the show was talking about something. It was 10 years. It was 5 years. I'm like, so you telling me this man fighting with you for 5 years and you allowed it?
Like I got one time when you seriously fall asleep at your house and wake up and wreck I got one time to even just experience that one time before. Like if I can't explain what it transpired, while I'm feeling like I'm feeling, I can only assume one thing, and if and I'm more likely to take that to the grave, but I would never be able to tell you that it happened to me twice.
Listen, first off, somebody going to the grave. First off, I can't wake up and baby all over me.
Oh no.
And think nothing didn't happen. My mind automatically sleep. So people can say, oh, he took that man. No, but you did it again. You went back to the boys and done it again. No, that's on you now. This is on you. So
Yeah.
do I feel like they punished Diddy too hard? Did they punish him enough? This is what I'm gonna say. And people might hate me for what I'm finna say. This is what I'm saying. Them charges were dropped for a reason.
I agree.
When all of them people they had for witnesses start backing out, once he start putting the funds back in their account, because that's what the whole thing was about. They money stopped. He said he wasn't paying nobody no more, he wasn't doing this, so everybody turned on him. As soon as he said, you know what, put that money back in the account, all the cases were dropped. So ended up the feds looking stupid. So now they don't know what to do, but we got to charge them with something. So what you charge them with? The next charge you can charge them with. Yeah, 2 attempts of prostitution, the racketeer and all that went away. So you have to ask yourself, like, so since y'all felt like y'all got money, and then, you know, I let him do it again. No, this ain't. He can do it again too. So, is it a crime to be freaky? I'm talking about, I do not think it's because some people, we all alive. Some of y'all are more freaky than Diddy.
Yeah, man, you sneaking.
Yeah, but I've always been a Tupac fan, so all I'm gonna say is, like how you said, fuck daddy, fuck bad boy,
As a record, as a staff, as a crew.
okay, and fuck you if you is down with
Down with bad boy too. What?
I'm talking about,
Hey, even fuck Cheeto ain't said.
Okay.
that's the thing. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, he gonna be out, he gonna be back here on the way. My thing is, I don't think he never was gonna change. Because the thing is, if some people, you'll be surprised at what people do for fame. So, everybody looking at Diddy, but you have to look at how many people are shipping the stuff that they have done for fame.
How did he get to this point of talking about
Right,
so it's bigger than him.
right. Somebody done to him.
Because I remember with his mom, that was somebody old, somebody. It seemed like it had out there. Somebody talking to.
You got women and men that prostitute every day. So is it a crime for them selling their bodies? They sell beats. But I don't feel like you can tell another grown person what to do with their body.
They're gonna do it anyway.
So how can everybody judge the man and say you were just a little too free? So what is a little too free? Oh, he slapped everybody with 10 bottles of Zaybar?
That's the man you just got coming.
Wait a minute, I think we get deep into this. Like, why there? Oh, he made all this. Okay, yeah, a little too freaky. Okay. Then you say, well, he slept with men and women. Well, they do that today.
A lot of them.
He beat
Reading
his
masters.
look, he beat his woman. Did she stay? But then, what you said on the one that was talking, he said he would beat her. He said, and then he been in the next room over. He said it sounded like that was the most best thing she ever had. I said, wait a minute. So that means she liked it. That's why she did it. That's why she did crazy shit, because that's what she wanted.
Somebody's suing her.
Yeah.
Okay. No, and then they said that she was a matter. And I don't even know how many times people don't know what a matter means. A matter is a female people.
Yeah.
So if she had her own women and men that was under her and she was selling them, so what made you think that she was any better? See, that's why I say it's a lot to this story. But a person say, well, and every time you ask this question to anybody, and you say, why don't you like me? You know what they're gonna tell you? You're too freaky. I'm like, that's not the reason that you should hate this man because he's too what? Then I hit him with this. What do you do? What do you do? You don't tell nobody about it. don't do that. Okay. There's a million you niggas out here eat booty, but you tell everybody.
Right here, the freakiest thing on it. Oh, that person.
Right? Am I right or
Oh,
wrong?
man, you're 100% right. I'm with you.
Like you got people out here with foot fetishes.
All types of weird shit.
Yeah, so you say, oh, hell, nigga. Like, well, you know what? You come back there, man, that's a little freaky. Oh, so that's a little freaky. But you say he put baby on those people is too freaky. Nah, you a little backward right now. Judgmental. I said, what he did and what he did on his life. Whatever he done, he got to be accountable for. You can't be accountable for what he done. Nobody can. You got to be accountable for what you done.
There's a lot of them that's pointing finger and have justice. You know, they was at the party, participating every year.
I think all of them that part of participating had something to do with something that, but ain't that all they guilty of is just being freaky.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's all
They just one big freak fest, and I mean a lot of hedonistic shit going on in that party. So you know, like that. If you're not into that, it's gonna always look like it's something way above your pay grade, and it's gonna look weird to you. You know what I mean? When you in that line of work.
Ask yourself, all these people at these parties, every time they throw a party, why do nobody ever leave?
Nobody forced you to stay there.
Ain't no locks on the door. Nobody forced you to stay. So why did nobody leave? Right. But they said, oh, there were drugs in there.
That's why they were there.
Oh.
That's why they were there. People came there to get free drugs, free sex, and the freakiest time they like to say, there ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Right. And you know what? That was the slogan.
That was the slogan. Everybody that have used that slogan, it's safe to say they know the full ramifications of a Diddy party.
Yeah. Ain't no party like a Diddy.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Once you go publicly and make that statement right there, you've been behind the curtain. You've been behind the curtain. You make that statement right there, and you shoot it at Diddy. That's like the cold thing, but I'm one of the little boys. I'm part of the club now. Ain't no, I can't say it ain't no party like a Diddy party. Diddy, I'm still waiting to party with you. Diddy, I'm still waiting to party. Diddy, you know, that Diddy got a thing of asking me, hey, when we gonna party? But we ain't party before. No, but we ain't party.
So,
And then,
I know y'all remember this. I know y'all. We all that age. Why y'all remember this? Freak me. This is the foot wash.
all the time.
So should I keep going? Of all of these events that was taking place, and people say Diddy party was something, boy.
I've seen some of the coldest things ever at the foot wash. And this is not the platform for discussing those things.
Exactly.
But it most definitely is an eye opener at these type of functions.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So they make this man out to be this horrible person and say he did this, he did that. And I say, well, what was the problem? He's just too freaky.
No, and it was,
Hundreds of bottles of baby oil. Like, that's all y'all got on this man.
I'm not upset with Diddy for the freaky, I'm not for the freak off. Like that's his thing. That's what he do, and everybody part of that crowd. Much power to him. Like I'm fucked up with Diddy about the power that he wielded and the man that he broke.
We get him killed, right? And then a lot of people don't know, like, how many, like, he started his own Black Wall Street, if anybody knew that. I don't know if y'all knew that or not.
I remember he had talks about it. I never knew he started.
He started, and then they wanted to kill him, they wanted to crush him. See, that's how I found out that Birmingham, if anybody knew this, was an all-black town at one point in time. Wasn't no white people here at all. But they came in and killed so many times. Not ran them off, they killed them, burned. Diddy spoke on that. After Diddy spoke on that about all these towns that was full of black communities that was living on their own and was right. They killed him. But when he started speaking on it, then all of this started rising about him. Oh, it's time to shut him up. That's
like
it.
Bill Cosby, when he was about to be trying to buy, or NBC or ABC.
Yep. And you know what? It was on the same path. He said he was taking it over and giving it back to his black community. Blacks was gonna take over. And then I'm like, why nobody listen to this? Nobody. They told everybody on saying, nah, don't worry about that. We're gonna put all the other business out here. So, nah, he a man. But this man really helped a lot. Like, man, this man had so many organizations that gave money to so many communities that I'm talking about that really helped. So he just didn't save his money or harvest his money. He put his money to a lot of stuff to try to make us better. But that's what they don't speak of. You're only gonna hear them. You're only gonna hear what they want you to hear, what you want you to know.
They got control of the area.
But do I feel like he abided by the rules so he can get out? Yes. Yes. You ain't gonna buy this. You're gonna shut down Black Wall Street. You're gonna do all of this. You do all of this, we're gonna let you out. And I think 1,000% that he said yes. I want to say sometimes it's easy to do research. Because one thing it is always an access. But sometimes we just can't overlook it.
Or, they trying to hide something from our people when you put it in a book. You don't want to read. You don't want to go. You don't want to learn. And those are the things that we need.
So let me ask you this. Y'all know they were taking slavery out of the history books?
Yes.
Okay, do you know who fought to try to keep slavery in the history books? Did it. Oh, damn. See, sometimes they wake people up for a minute like, wait a minute, what? When they start taking down all of them statues, who do you think get the protesters go put the money behind that protest? But he's a bad guy, right? But you pay attention, like everything that he was trying to do was trying to help. And what they did was destroy it. You know what they did? They still took down all them statues. They still erasing history. Okay. How can you make a nation forget? Right? People say, well, they can erase it today, I still remember you. Right? You can't. Let me show you why. History only lasts as long as we are alive. So you have to think about it. So if history only lasts as long as we're alive, that means if I erase everything up the history book, I mean, we're not teaching it anymore, right? I take down all these monumental statues, now you can't see it anymore. So your visual gone, what you can see is gone, what you can hear is gone, because the older people are dead. So now they can't preach to you what slavery was. So now this next generation that's coming up, and the generation after them, nobody's talking about slavery, so slavery don't exist. It's like fiction now. So they just wiped it and erased it from a memory. So now the blacks that will be coming up 4 generations from now, you know they're gonna say, man, none of that happened. Man, ain't nobody whip nobody with no sticks and chains. And you ain't come across no shit. They ain't hurt that. They ain't do none of that to y'all. You see where I'm going? So if you erase something, It's easy to erase something, but you have to make sure that you take away everything that they can physically see, read, hear, until it's non-existent. Right. And you know what law that was? That was one of the regulation laws. See, we can talk about that, and people say, man, how you know all of this? Why? I set myself in prison 7.5 years, and that's all I did was read. When I realized there was more knowledge in reading than it was listening to people. So when I started reading, then they said, well, man, you're getting all these slavery books. I'm getting these books for knowledge. So when they had their Will and Winch law, when they had that book in there, when I read it, I realized how to keep a slave a slave. Wait a minute. Say what? nobody here is how to keep a what? How to keep a slave a slave. So wait a minute, how do you keep a slave a slave? Break. Right. Or erase it from existence. So people say, well, they was in slavery for how many years? Right, they was. Because they erased who you was. So if you don't know who you physically is, you are nothing. Right, you know they did? They erased who you was, reprogrammed into who you became. So people say they wonder why black folks can never get along because they programmed you not to get along. They programmed you to be on pride. They programmed you to make sure that we're only key skills that a person they feel like I made it. They give you Section 8. Oh yeah, I got me free house. They put me in a project. I got free government assistance. Ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. So you got to think about what you sacrifice for something that's free. So that means they free. So they sit there and say, I'm black and I'm free. You are not free. Why? Because you still slave in the mind.
When the last time you
Never
been
been free.
free? So can you feel like you you know,
I wonder how many have actually or
you show it is looking good.
this is a question that I remember learning about that in school. But I did go to an teacher, so if you take me out of the school system, we don't have black teachers teaching there, making sure it's part of the curriculum being fed.
Right.
He didn't really.
Okay. You learned to sign a check out.
To sign a check on his
Right. How you sign the check?
in cursive.
In cursive.
Yeah.
So, but check this out. When you used to open up a business account, right? They used to make you practice a signature. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had to practice. And then there's some authenticator to come in. They'll call you, set your appointment up, you go to the bank, and send an authenticator to come in, and you have to write that signature 5 times now. And they authenticate that signature to make sure you got the same print, the person point, everything is right, pin hold, and everything is correct. And that was your signature. So if I don't know how to write cursive, guess what I got?
No legal standing, sign, no document.
That's right, because ain't nothing sealed unless it's actually cursive. So man, you take away cursive, you take away history.
Because no, that's a whole other topic, another time. I'm telling you, man, it's deep. That's a whole other deep discussion.
But now I'm gonna tell you this. I wouldn't be surprised if this live is flat. Y'all think they gonna talk to noise. Y'all think I'm talking about. And sometimes we get so deep into a conversation they do not move out.
Yeah.
And that will get up off here real quick. So I'm gonna change it, get it back to the whole thing again like that.
It's been a mouthful today, man. Like this.
How much time do we have?
Good luck.
Oh, okay. Well, I want everybody to let the viewers know, I'm sorry how they can follow and find you on social media, share your music, all that good stuff.
All right, well, you can follow me on Facebook at Tiffany Richardson, that's my personal page, and also my artist page, Queen Richardson, and also Love for Queen, that's Love, the number 4, Queen, and that's all on Facebook, on Instagram at The Real Queen 2015, on TikTok at Queen Richie 2022, and subscribe to my YouTube page at The Real Queen TV.
Right.
Oh, and you can stream and download my music off all digital downloads. Wherever you can find your music, Queen Richardson.
Look, I am Inferno. I don't have nothing on Inferno. Everything is up the Gas House. You can follow me everywhere. Google it. Gas House Records Empire. Gas House Records LLC. Gas House Records Vision. Gas House Records Studios. I don't know. Gas House.
Glass House. None other than your boy OT on Black 35 on all platforms, man. Listen, check me out. Also, YouTube, man. Hair Wars, man. Visual screenings, man. You can pick me up on Adrian Nice, Smiling Out podcast. I've been seeing that podcast doing this thing lately, so now, yeah, we'll definitely tap in, man. Like I say, Spotify, all platforms, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat.
And I am your girl, Nicole Sherrill, and that is Nicole with an A, Sherrill, S-H-L. Behind the mic, you probably heard Lady A, and that is, you're gonna say what?
2 eyes, no eye, because we ain't questioning shit.
Alright. So that is our time. We thank you guys for joining us. Join us on Wednesdays, and hey, that's our time. Peace.
Hey, before we get out here, I'm the best A&R.
Big final, best A&R.
We have some video footage that you guys should check out about the A&Rs and the best A&Rs and all that good stuff. So you should check that out.
Right.
You did.
All right. Peace.
This one capped at 110.
110.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is no cap.
Yeah, that was. This one capped.
Okay, that was good.
Yes, it was.
So now the second part, we're